Each one of us can build wealth, replace scarcity with abundance, replace average with greatness, replace uncertainty with conviction. Success is there for the taking. Small business owners, entrepreneurs, startups, and the ambitious. Grant Cardone tells you what you have to do to prosper in this new economy. He'll inform you in everything business, finance, and career related. Get ready. Find the knowledge for your success. It's all here, right now, in the Cardone Zone.
Hey, Grant Cardone here. Welcome to the Cardone Zone with News 96. Talk about your money, your finances, and your business. Jack Dorsey, Evan Williams, Dick Costello. Do you know these names? Do you know the name Twitter? Yes. Jack Dorsey, 23 million shares of Twitter. Evan Williams, 46 million shares of Twitter. Dick Costello, CEO, has $7.5 million. The low man on the totem pole made $300 million today in paper. High man, Evan Williams, original founder of Twitter, 46 million shares worth $1.6 billion. Folks, do not buy shares in Twitter if you haven't learned how to use Twitter. Okay? You're chasing a dream. The money's been made. The wealth has been created. The next thing that will happen is your wealth will be destroyed. This is Grant Cardone. On Twitter, I'm at Grant Cardone, and I'm telling you, leave the Twitter stock alone. Give it 6 weeks. Look at it then. There's almost a guaranteed chance that 6 weeks from now it's lower than it is today. In fact, Zynga, Groupon, and Facebook all fell within 6 weeks of the IPO, lower than they started at. If you remember, Facebook was down 50%. For over a year and a half, it was dead money. I mean, today, if you held on from the original $35 all the way up to $51 today, you'd be making money. But the whole time, you'd have been screaming, freaking, tripping, losing your mind. Your wife's yelling at you. What'd you do buying that Facebook at $35, chasing it up to $44? Now it went down to $19. See, the truth is those people already sold and dumped and probably didn't make the money all the way back to 51. Folks, leave Twitter alone. That's not how you make money. If you don't know anything about internet technology stocks, if you don't understand the company and only understand the Twitter symbol that is TWTR, if that's all you know about the company is that it had an IPO today, an initial public offering, look, leave it alone. Don't do it. There is so much market the market disruption going on right now with products and services. Many of these companies, remember MySpace? Gone. It's over with. Worry about your own business and your own brand. Invest your own money and time and energy and resources and worry, headaches, and nights up focused on your business, your core business, and your core brand, and worry a little less about Twitter. You know, the same day that Twitter goes public, a company called Blockbuster, I don't know if you guys even know Blockbuster, agreed today to close every one of its stores. It's done with the DVD. It's going completely digital. So, hey, what can you do? What can you learn from Twitter? What can you learn from Blockbuster? What can you do to grow your business? Every week I come to you on News 96.5 here in the Cardone Zone, and I give you ideas, strategies, tips, things you can do, the way you need to think, the way you need to approach the market right now. Morgan Stanley came out the same day that Twitter was announcing its IPO and said this holiday season could be very difficult for anybody that's got a storefront. Same day that Blockbuster closed their storefronts. By the way, if you're investing in real estate, I would definitely leave brick and mortar retail real estate alone. You've heard me say that here before. Stay with your multifamily. It's a guaranteed play because people have to have a place to live. Blockbuster does not have to have a store to sell its videos from anymore because it can go digital. So here Morgan Stanley comes out the same day and says, hey, retailing could be very difficult as the consumer is getting spin out spent out, overspent. They're running out of money. Even though we have what appears to be some economic expansion going on right now, the predictions, correct or not, suggest that the retailer could have difficulties. Every week I want to come to you and share ideas with you regardless of what's going on in the overall economy. What are you going to do to make your economy great? What are you going to do to go out and get a job? If you want a job, or you want to increase your salary, or you want to get a promotion, you want to make yourself more valuable, or maybe you have a storefront and you're like, hey, I got to compete against Santa Claus and the turkey. And Santa Claus has been kicking my butt for the last 25 years in business. Don't let it happen this season. Well, here's some facts for you about the American consumer. This entire show, I'm going to be talking about retail. How do you retail? Whether you're a laundromat, whether you sell massages, you're trying to raise money for your school. Look, it all involves people. Twitter is only as valuable as the number of people using Twitter and how much money they'll pay to be on Twitter and or how long they'll stay on Twitter if somebody advertises on it. Here's the facts about the American consumer, regardless of what happens this holiday season. The consumer will pay extra for your products. Okay? You do not have to prostitute your products. You do not have to lose money on your products to sell your products. I know this is very popular in America today, that you have to be free, that you have to have a trial. Look, if you've been in business 20 years, you don't need to do trials anymore, okay? If you've been in business 3 months, the trial period's over, okay? Quit acting like you're a new business and start acting like you're a real business. People will pay extra for your products when they get great service. If they don't get great service, they're not going to pay extra for the product. All they're buying is the product.